Hi, it's Fish Tank Thursdays. This is on the Fish Tank Thursday channel. There will also be a video on the Pond and Garden channel as well. I'm going into the thing with the landscape on my bottom of my tank, which I want to do. I washed this. It's a plane that I'm going to put in there, and I'm also going to put, I wasn't going to put this in, but I'm going to put this in this corner to give them sort of a hardscape. The fish are doing fine. The Dalmatian mollies and the platies are all fine. And this is a Mickey Mouse, which I did find out, the Mickey Mouse molly. If you notice, his tail is that look like the ears of Mickey Mouse. So what I'm going to do here is put this in, fix the filter. I added 25% of water. I got one more thing to fill. Then I'll put these in, fix the filter, feed the fish. Also, the filter in there prevents the fish from getting sucked up into the filter, the sponge there. I've got a bunch of that. I bought a bunch of it, and you can cut it to size. You don't have to get them already cut. You just got a thing from either Amazon or something that come in, or just a thick square cube, and stick it on your tank by cutting a hole in it. But these already have holes in it, and if you notice, I have them on mostly all my tanks except for this one. That one I have it on. This one I don't, because I can adjust the flow of the filter. If you notice, this is the only one that I'll show you. You didn't see it. This is the only one that doesn't have it on it. If you notice, my fish are over here in the corner. See? They think they're going to get fed. So, of course, I feed them on Thursdays. So they know when they're getting fed. I'll be right back with the video and show you what I'm doing. And don't forget to watch my live stream tonight. So, let's get into it. The live stream will be on the Pond and Garden channel. Okay, we're back, and I'm going to set up these decorations in the tank. This one is a warplane crashed. I got to take my brace off. I'm going to try to do it without taking the brace off. So we're going to put this was cleaned and everything. So we put this in here, and then we'll talk about the reason I'm doing this. We're taking this out. I'm going to put this into this tank. I'm going to put this here into this tank. Over here, this one. Right here. This is going to be the warship type. So, here, we'll do this. Set this up like this. Remember that I'm live streaming tonight at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, till about, out of the way, here we go, over here, we put this like this. And when I talked about the fish nesting, he's nesting right over here. So we're going to move this just a little bit this way in the room, so you have that, and then we move this over like this. Then I have to fix this. We add the last bit of water to the tank, and we put the tap water in. I was able to do it. So that looks nice. This is real, that's artificial, that's artificial. And of course that looks much better. See, he's nesting, they're waiting for the food. I'll be right back with the food. And you can see him over here. He's nesting, and it's set up. I'll bring you closer. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Like I said, I'm going to get a bit of water. Okay, I have the water. I'm going to put it into this tank. I have the water. I'm going to put it into the Molly tank. This is going to be the Molly tank. It'll be more than enough to fill it. And like I said, I only go to the edge of the tank. And it will show you something we talked about. Okay, now we have this tank done. We put a little bit of tap water in the clarifier. I think not a whole lot because we're not doing a complete water change. So half. That's more than enough for that. Now we can feed them, and I want to show you both something. We'll feed them. Have my fish food. I want to bring you closer. I have the fish food. This is Tetra Tropical Plus. I use this with the glowfish. I use this with the mollies and my community tank and everything else. I find this to be the best. So even in this tank, you don't have to get expensive wood if you want. It help enrich them and everything else, enhance the color, but they're doing fine. So I don't find any it's for it. I may try it, but to have a separate fish food for every fish would be cost effective. It's not cost effective. So I get this, I get it cheap enough. I like the Tetra products. I'm not endorsing them. If they want to endorse me, fine. But I like the Tetra Plus, and I would try the other products if they were a little less expensive. But to have two separate fish foods or three separate fish foods, I have two with the goldfish and the pondfish, but to have a separate fish food for every fish is not cost effective. So we'll take it and we'll feed the fish. Then I'll explain the thing. And then next week we're going to put the background on the tank. Now, I'll bring you closer. I think you can see it here. That's the fish food. These specks on the glass. You see that speck right there? And there's some in the back of the glass, which I'll show you. Bring close, and there's one over here too. I'll bring you closer to show you. Bringing the other camera closer because I'm doing this on both the pond and garden and the thing. So take a look at the tank. I'm going to get in front of it. You see the tank? You see the specks on the side of the tank? Let me get in front of it here and show you. Okay, I added clarifier to this thing just a little bit. Now it's time to feed them because they're waiting to get fed. But also wanted to add some allergy control to this tank. This, see, allergy control. So we're going to add this drop, and I'm sure they want to get fed. It helps with the algae. Just keep them in a bay, but we'll clean up everything good and then redo the gravel and stuff on the tank. So now what we do is feed them. Like I said, in both cases, the Tetra Tropical Plus is what I use. Tropical Flakes Plus. That's it for them. Now we go over to the glow tank. Sorry about that. I'm going to move this out of the way. Like I said, I don't have that much room down here. And trying to make the best of it. Once I get the thing, which I hope my hand is better next week, I'm setting it up so that you can see it. See the glow tank? Like I said, the fish are vibrant and everything else. I got to get some water for the tank. I'm going to show you that I have my camera here and everything. I'm going to move it out of the way. So you'll see this on the Pond and Garden channel and Fish Tank Thursday channel. Okay, what I did, I fed the fish. And I said that they make glow fish food and everything. It can enhance them somewhat, but I find them with the black light on the camera, on the tank, in the camera you can see that the fish are glowing very much. And people ask me how many fish I have in the tank and stuff. In this tank, it's a 30 gallon high tank, approximately. All the plants are fake to go with the glow tank. The glow tank you can also, if you have the glow top, which is the black light and the white light, you can do this. It brightens the tank. I set this up with the trail and everything else. I'll be setting the treasure chest up with a bubbler again and fixing that next week. I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. In this tank we have 5 glowfish. 6 glowfish. This one and this one are the original. This is the one that had the ick. He's fine. So you see them eating. I want to give them a little more food. I didn't give them that much. Down the bottom we have 8 tetras around. That's basically the tank. I'm going to get some red tetras or whatever, just a few more fish. That's basically enough in the tank. So 10 fish to a 30 gallon tank is pretty good. You have a good filter, good cycling process, you shouldn't have any problem with the fish. I don't have any live crawler or anything. That's with salt water. Salt water, very high maintenance, so that's why I'm not getting into it right now. My daughter wants me to get one, but my wife says if I do, she'll throw me and the fish out. So in this tank I have about 16, 17 fish. I'm going to make it like 20 or so. The tetras don't take that much. Maybe one more glowfish color I don't have. We'll see, or a zebra Daniel or something like that. That's fine. I'm overcrowding the tank. That's it, the rule of thumb. And the fish don't grow that much. That's what you have to look into too. So I also talked about nesting. The tetras like to nest at the bottom of the tank. You see them move around. If they're in place like that, they're nesting. That's what they do. So now we'll put the glow light back on. I'll get some water, put it in, and give him a little bit more fish food. Okay, I got the water. See, it's on glow. If I turn the light off, I'll show you afterwards, after I feed them. It should be more than enough. Again, you only go to the, you only go to the rim of the tank. You don't go all the way filling it. If you were going away for a week or so, then I would say do it. Just go to the rim. That's perfect. More than enough. And in the next week or so, I hope to have all this done. So I'm going to give them a little more because I didn't give them that much in the other video. We're doing 2 videos at once. So that's all I'm going to give them. And then I'll shut the light and we'll end the video. So, you see the tank? You see the fish? I'll show you with the glow. So you don't see it that much. The glow light is on, right? There we go. Sorry about that. Here we go. The glow light is on now. See the glow tank? I'll bring the camera closer to the tank so that you see it. That you see. That's what I usually leave it on. The black light. So now they're reading. They're fine. Go back to this tank. Here's all my supplies. Once I get my room set up down here, I'm going to put all my stuff in the desk here. I want to make it so you can see that it's nice the way it's set up. There, I said I was going to put this skull in here, so we'll do that. Put him right here. Move this over just a little bit. I think no, he's not in there. I don't know where the red-tailed shark is right now, but he usually chases him around. He's somewhere. I think we moved him back so you can see the difference in the gravel. So we'll clean this up next week. So let's move him back just a little bit. I don't know where they were hiding behind a rock over there. See if we can get him to come out. Yep, he's over here. He's over here in this thing. So hope to get some some angelfish this week. I'm trying to see where the catfish is. Dude, yeah, he's in there also. They're in there. If I put more food in there, they would probably come out. But you can see the whiskers of the cat. I plan to get a couple more Cory catfish too. Here he comes. He's out now. Now he'll come out probably. Oh, that's it for Fish Tank Thursdays. Remember, this will be on both the Fish Tank Thursdays and the Pond and Garden channel as well. Next week, I'll be putting this background on the wall here for this tank. And that's it for this week. Remember, Fish Tank Thursdays, every Thursday, and I said he would come out. Here he is, right there. See them? There he is. Show you he's there. As soon as I put the camera on him, he goes in. But he's there. You saw him. I'm going to walk away. He may come out. Goes into that. But we'll fix that up. Or puts a little one that's kept. There he is. See him? He's there. Okay. That ends the video. Remember, I'm live streaming tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 Central with Joseph's Tropical Tanks. I'll be on. If Joseph wants to go live, we'll go live with him for about an hour or so, and then we switch over to my channel. We're going to be on till about 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Central. Here I have, count the fish, it's 1, 2, 3 zebra, right? Then you have 1, 2, 3 tiger bobs. That's 6 and 7 in this big tank. So they're getting nice. So I'm looking at these fish, and I may have to put some ick in here too. I don't know, I'm watching it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a ick tablet in here just in case. I just noticed that going to sign off. Catch me on the Pond and Garden channel at 8 o'clock for the live stream. This is IckGuard right here. This is what I'm putting into the tank. You can treat the fish. I noticed it a little bit, so I'm going to put it into the tank just in case. They won't eat this. Let's put it in the tank. So that'll be gone. But that's it to protect the fish. So I said I'll see you later on the Pond and Garden channel live stream. Till then, Stephen F. signing off. Remember, take care of your fish. Always do water changes. Ask questions at the pet store. Don't just go into buying fish willy-nilly. You won't regret it if you ask the questions, research it, do it right. See you in the next video.